Okay, maybe not Blitz of Bluff. Damn, you little cutie. You little cutie. Oh, okay. EA. We're playing EA. Electron Avenue. Not a full team. We got 2 speed characters. Crunch and Sparrow. I gotta change my name. I already told you guys the story of why my PSN name is Acroman. Did I? I think I did tell you guys the story, but I don't think I threw it up on YouTube. All right, story time. Story time while I play Sparrow. Here we go. So basically, where the name Acroman comes from, and I want to see some cool story bop. I want to see that cool story bop emote in the chat. All right, let's get it. It's story time. It's story time with Christian B. MONKE. So, as a kid, I always, so first of all, I got my first laptop as a kid, right? The moment I got my first laptop ever, as a kid, what the hell? He did a fucking 360. Or like a 360 turn, or what the hell you did? Oh my god. Damn, nobody. Oh my god, I'm playing a speed character. I don't have that much turn. I gotta remember that. Oof. Alright, there you go. Alright, there you go. Hold up. I gotta get used to playing a speed character again. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Oh, we got hit. Oh, that's good for me. Alright, so my dad, he gave me my first laptop ever, right? And I wanted to have pictures, right? Pictures and like games that I've downloaded legally, okay? Legally on the Apple Store. Yes, my freaking laptop was an Apple. Oh my god, that sucked. My laptop was an Apple laptop, MacBook, or whatever it was. But my daddy told me it's always good to have a USB stick, right? It's always good to have a USB stick when it comes to when it comes to saving whatever you need to save, right? And I remember that I used a capture card that was called EasyCap. That was my old capture card before I got my HD PVR. So I used EasyCap in order to record my old school playthroughs on my old YouTube channel and stuff, right? I use EasyCap. The program, I wanted to have my program installed on my USB stick. So so if I was ever gonna use another computer, I would have the program EasyCap installed on that USB. So my dad, he gave me a USB stick, Kingston USB stick. You guys can look it up. Made by Kingston. It was called A-Crew. The USB stick was called A-Crew. Kingston A-Crew. Max capacity 8 megabyte. That was, I know we got fucking USB sticks that can take fucking 32 gigabyte and all that shit now, right? But at that time, 8 megabyte was a lot. And I was like, whoa, right? Oh my god, I came. Whoa! What happened? Whoa, what? Wait. How did I get out of the shortcut? Yo, dude. I blinked with my eyes. I didn't even realize what the fuck happened. I thought I fucked up the shortcut. So when I respawned, I was like, alright, let me do the shortcut again. What the fuck? I actually made it? I actually made it? Okay, anyways. So basically, I was like, wow, you know, that's kind of cool that this USB stick is called Acrew. And at that time, I was playing RuneScape on my laptop because I fucked with some RuneScape, and I was pretty damn good at it. I was pretty damn good at RuneScape.
If you stop dragging your feet. Whoa! Supercharged!
I can't believe Spouter, he just said that. I can't believe it. I can't believe he fucking said that. So I was playing RuneScape and I didn't know what to name my character. So I looked at my USB stick that I just got from my dad, and it looked so cool. So I was like, Acrew. I'm gonna call my character in RuneScape Acremain. Yeah. Hey man, I was a kid. I thought it sounded cool as fuck, okay? And then later down in life, I got a PSP, right? I got a PSP. And oh, here comes the dragon puns. Oh. I'll read the dragon puns in a sec. But, you know, I got a PSP, right? The PlayStation Portable, whatever it's called. I got a PSP. And with the PSP, that did also make the PlayStation Network. The PlayStation Network did not start on PS3. It started on the PSP. So I was like, well, you know, I named my fucking RuneScape character Acremain. Might as well call my PSN account Acremain. So yeah, I've been having this PSN account ever since the beginning, ever since PlayStation Network was launched. That's a long time ago. That's a very long time ago, guys. And a lot of people have always asked me like, yo, why don't you change the name? And like, oh no, I don't want to quit. The fuck? Well, at that time you couldn't really change your name on the PSN. You can't. Now you can change your name, right? So there's a lot of people that have been asking me, why haven't you changed your name to Christian B Monkey, right? Because like that's your brand, you know, that's what you're known for, Christian B Monkey. But I just haven't, you know. When I look at the name Acremain, like it just reminds me of my childhood. It reminds me of like every time I go into my profile, the Acremain profile, and I look at all the trophies that I've gathered, right? The platinum trophies, Dead Space trophies that I played when Dead Space came out on PS3, you know. It's like, I don't know, it just has some sort of like memory for me. Childhood memory. Because I remember I fucked around a lot, man. With like getting the trophies, like, oh my god, you know, platinum trophies was really fucking rare at that time, right? When the PS3 launched. Now everybody got like 400 plus platinum trophies or whatever the case may be, right? But back in the days, at the start of like the PS3, if you had a platinum trophy, you were a god. Like, people saw you as a fucking god. I can't believe I messed that up so bad. But I mean, shit, look at the war zone. Look, hey, no one got the blue flame? Oh shit. Literally no one has the blue flame. What? That sucks. So yeah, that was that's the history behind Acremain. A fucking USB stick. A USB stick that made me into the man that you guys see today. Isn't that the most fucked up story? You guys thought it was gonna be some sort of like legendary epic story of how I got the name Acremain. Hell no. Got it from a fucking USB stick. Like I don't know with you guys, but I think that's like one of the most. I think that's one of the most nerdiest stories I've ever told you guys. Like legit. I'm such a nerd that I named my fucking RuneScape character, PlayStation account, and all that shit after a fucking USB stick. I think that's pretty fucking nerd. That like for me, it just screams nerd and cringy. Cringy as fuck. Or is it just me thinking that? I think it's pretty dang cringy. Oh, I should have waited. So I could have got blue shield and then fuck with it. I think that's pretty dang cringy. That story. That's the story. That's the story of my name. That name. Not the story of Christian B Monkey. The story of Christian B Monkey is a whole other story, and I think I did already tell you guys about the story, but I never threw it up on YouTube. And I even said I was gonna throw it up on YouTube, but I never did. I'm so wrong for that. Which means I would have to tell the story again. And I know when I'm gonna tell the story, you guys in the chat are gonna be like, oh shit, here we go again. I mean, shit. That's how it is. That's how it is. I got third place though, which is kind of sad. Still top 3 though, but I could have got way better. Did he just point at me and wink? Sparrow. Sparrow. You can't do shit like that. You know, Elora might be watching, and then suddenly she fucking, I don't know, cream pieing and all that shit suddenly. Like, you can't do that. Is this game gonna survive a year or two? Resonate? I can't answer that question. I can't. I literally, no, I can't answer that question. That is up to the game developers. That is up to the company. That is up to Activision if they want to keep providing content for this game or not. That's only up to, like I said, right? I don't know if this is gonna be on YouTube, but it's sure as hell gonna be on YouTube now. The top 3 things that I see. The top 3 things that I think every gaming company needs to have in order for a game to last long, in order for a game to survive, in order for a game to live and breathe. There's 3 specific things: content, commitment, and community. That's the 3 things. I think that's the 3 things: content, commitment, community. Content, being able to provide content to the player base is gonna make people enjoy the game and be like, oh shit, you know, because you gotta think about, we're getting all this content for free. Activision is giving us all this shit for free. You still gotta think about that. They might have money transaction shit going on right now, oof, right? But they're still giving us all this stuff for free. They could have gone full retard, right? And say, yeah, you gotta buy a battle pass in order to play like the fucking Nitro shit, right? But they're not gonna do that. Why? Because you already pay for PlayStation Network in order to play the game. So that's why they're not doing that. Because when you are paying for the PlayStation Network, some of those money with the PlayStation Network goes to Activision, because they kind of figure out which games you are playing the most, and the more people play the game, the more money goes to them. You see? So content. And whether you guys like Activision or not, like let's keep this straight. I hate money transaction, okay? I can't stand money transaction, but not because that I see it as just Activision trying to make more money. That is not why I see it. I don't see it like that. I see money transaction in a bad way because it leaves players that are not good at this game with the option of just buying themselves to the win. So what do I mean by that? I basically mean people like me that always get top 3 or get the W's by playing this game, right? Oh shit. Wow, after saying that and then I fuck up, great. Well, my point is, the higher you place in online, right? The higher you place in online, the more Wumpa coins you'll be getting. That's just a fact. The more Wumpa coins you'll get. So if you keep getting a top 3, or you keep getting first place, like I do sometimes, right? You know, I get more W's than I get L's. So I'm more consistent when it comes to shit like that. The more consistent you are in getting high placement, the more coins you're also gonna earn at the end of the day, right? That's just a fact. So the people that are not placing high, the people that are only able to get 7th place or 8th place or 6th place because they're just not good at the game at all. They were good at the game last season though. Ow. They were good at the game last season. Why? Because of the RNG was so crazy that even the worst players in the game were able to get W's. But now they've actually fixed the whole RNG, which is great because it allows people that are actually good at the fucking game to stay good at the game. And they're not gonna get run over by people that don't know how to play the game, but they are super lucky, right? Like that shit don't exist anymore. I'm losing my blue flame. I'm shit right now while I'm explaining this shit and not playing the game. But you guys get what I mean. So if you keep getting low placements and all that shit, you don't get that many coins. And in my opinion, I think that's a motivation in itself, because you learn more from losing than winning. That's just a fact. You learn way more from losing than winning. So if you keep losing and you're being like, man, this is fucking, you know, I'm so tired of losing, I'm gonna start practicing these tracks. I'm gonna learn how to maintain my blue flame. I gotta learn how to do all these things, right? That's gonna, you know, it's gonna give you this like the strive to become better at the game, right? Become better at CCR. So now you are one of those people that always get a high placement in the lobbies, and that is so rewarding because you get bigger rewards by placing higher, right?
Maybe you could beat me.
But because Activision threw in the money transaction where people can buy coins, even though, and it's true, they didn't change anything. Activision, as far as I've seen, Activision haven't changed anything when it comes to the money transaction. I still get plenty of coins by placing first place, because they look at Activision and they're being like, oh, Activision, they're thirsty fuckers, I just want more money, blah, blah, blah. No, that's not why I hate the money transaction. I hate the money transaction because it leaves that possibility of players to not be good at the game. See what I'm saying? In order to get like most of the stuff, or in order to get a lot of coins in this game, you have to be good at the game. You have to get a high placement and all that shit online, especially in the weekends. Holy fuck, you get a lot by getting first places, right? And I get first places most of the freaking time. I get W's too, sure, but like I said, consistently, I get a lot of fucking coins when I do play. And that's the problem, right? That's the problem. So the people that are not able to do shit like that, they will take the second option, which is probably buy the coins, right? They probably have a full-time job. They got plenty of money to waste on coins, and now they suddenly have like 500,000 coins, and they're able to buy everything there is in the game without even playing the game. See my point? And I really think when it comes to that, as soon as it starts to affect how someone wanna become good at the game, or someone playing the game, when it suddenly becomes to shit like when it comes to shit like that, that's where I don't respect it. Just like in Hearthstone, right? Hearthstone, in order to beat people, literally, in order to beat people in Hearthstone, you will need good cards. That's a fact. You need them good ass cards. if you don't follow along in Hearthstone, you are not gonna get good cards, right? You gotta play the game consistently. You gotta buy card packs with like real life money and shit. And that's what I don't respect. Sure, there's still some people that are able to be really good at Hearthstone without ever wasting any type of money for the game in order to get the cards and all that shit. But at the end of the day, the people that spend money on the game, the people that buy the cards, the card packs and all that shit, they will always remain the best. So now it don't comes down to skills. It comes down to how much you're willing to pay, right? It comes down to how much you're willing to gamble. Because when you buy card packs, you're not gonna buy, you can't buy a specific card. You buy a card pack and you hope that the cards that you need in order to get good at the game are in that pack. So that's what I'm trying to say. It comes down to suddenly now it's not skills, it's just gambling, and that I don't respect. That when it comes to that, I don't respect it. Really I don't respect that. And that's really what scares me with the money transaction in this game. Not the whole fact that Activision is fucking money hungry or blah blah blah, whatever the case may be. Because we do, I mean, shit, we are shitting a lot on Activision, including myself. I'm shitting a lot on them for obvious reasons. Number one, they didn't keep what they promised. Obviously, they didn't keep what they promised. They said they're not gonna have money transaction in the game. Now they're money transacting the game. There's a lot of things that Activision has promised for this game and they just didn't keep the promises. That's what pisses me off. That's why I shit on them. But like I said, at the end of the day, we still get content for this game for free, right? Do we pay for the Grand Prix? No, we don't. Have we paid for any of the Grand Prix? No, we haven't. We literally haven't. So Activision is on a budget, and hopefully, this is what I hope. I hope that the money transaction they have in this game now will go to the budget for keep providing content for this game. New Grand Prix, new characters. You gotta think about Chicken Stew, right? The voice actors, the random scenes, the cinematics, the trailers they have when they're introducing the Grand Prix. There's someone that is sitting there and animating everything Chicken Stew is doing. Don't you think he needs money too? Like, there are people that are working on this video game, and of course they need money, right? It's their fucking job. So I hope the money transaction will at least go to that. If not, and like I said, there's a lot of telephone calls going on with the whole money transaction. I just hope that they're gonna be able to work it out. I don't mind money transaction if it is done the right way. If the money transaction goes to making the game better, if it goes to keep providing new Grand Prix, new content, all that shit towards. If the money transaction goes to like making a competitive esports scene for the game, we know that us paying money for the money transaction will actually go to something positive. Because like I said, content, commitment, community. It's this full circle, man, and it gotta come together in some way. And if it don't, if the money transaction if it's just Activision taking the money and putting them right back in their pocket and not putting them to the budget or trying to provide more content to the game or anything like that, then that's the problem. Then I find that's the problem. That's where I have a problem with it. That's where I have a problem with the whole money transaction. If it just goes directly down to like Activision's fucking pockets, money pockets and shit, back pocket, whatever kind of pocket, then that's a problem. Those money should be used to make the game bigger, right? Make a competitive scene for the game. Make more content for the game. Whatever the case may be. And you gotta go back to what I said. Most of this content when it comes to Crash Team Racing, we got all this shit for free. We've gotten all this fucking shit for free. So, with that being said, I'm not saying that I'm allowing the money transaction. What I'm saying is, if they're gonna have that shit in the game, at least make it work. At least make it work to some extent, right? And not just let it fall down to Activision's pockets. You know? That's what I'm trying to, that's what I want with the money transaction. Because guess what? Fortnite, Epic Games is doing exactly the same fucking thing with the V-Bucks. People that are buying V-Bucks, people that are buying skins, people that are doing all these kind of shit, those money, sure, some of them goes down to Epic Games pockets, but the majority of the money goes to the competitive scene of Fortnite. You have online competitive scene of Fortnite. You have the World Championship. I mean, every week, man, almost every week, there is like a chance for people to win $1,000 upon $1,000 by playing online. They literally have like, they have this board, you know, you can choose to play like casual, you can choose to play rank, and then you can choose tournament. There's tournament practice and there's like legit online tournament. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see for CCR. I want Activision to do something with that money transaction and not just let it fall down to, oh, you know, we need this money because we need this money in our back pocket. That's not the right way to do it. That's not the right way to keep that's not the right way to keep a game alive. That's not the right way to keep a community healthy, right? So that's why I say I hate money transaction, but realistically, I really don't mind it if it is pulled off the right way. Now, it is Activision we're talking about here, and we can't really count on these things that I've just mentioned. But if Activision is ever gonna watch this, I really hope that they take my ideas. I really hope they can see my point, right? I'm gonna use the metaphor again, you know, with the whole money transaction and whatever I said. It's not the tree, it's not the fruits that the tree is bearing, it's not the branches, it's the seed, right? It is the seed of how, you know, how are you dropping your seed? That's really what it comes down to. How are you dropping your seed into this game, right? Activision, I'm talking to you guys now, Activision. How are you dropping your seeds? And by that, I mean the money transaction. Are the money gonna go to make the game better? Keep providing content to the game? Make sure that you guys have a bigger budget?
If you stop dragging your feet.
You know, that, yeah. It's the seed. It's the seed is all about. If Activision were actually doing all these things that I just mentioned, if they were dropping the seed exactly to the things that I just mentioned, on like making more content, making a competitive scene, blah blah blah, all that shit, right? If they actually did that, trust me, the branches of that tree would look very, very, very different as we speak. The branches currently right now they're kind of breaking off because people see the money transactions as just Activision being money hungry because they have a history of being money hungry. See what I'm saying? That's what it comes down to. That's why I say I hate money transaction, but I don't hate it if it is done the right way. If it is done the right way, you know, people are buying this skin or people are money transaction these coins, blah blah blah, and all the money that people have used to pay for the coins or get coins and all that shit, those money, like that money pile, like that pile of money needs to be something for itself, where the money goes to making more content for the game, more Grand Prix, more seasons, more skins, all that shit, a competitive scene for the game, Something for the community. Like I said, content, commitment, community. The 3 most important things for a video game. All kinds of video games. Any video game that ever existed. If the game don't have content, it's not gonna look nice, right? It's not gonna fucking look nice. It's not gonna give players the commitment of sitting there and only spend their time on that game, when they could spend their time on World of Warcraft or any other fucking game, right? And then you have the community. Because people love this game so much and it keeps providing content, people are gonna make a community. The community is gonna become bigger. And the community is the #1 thing that keeps a game alive. So, yeah. That is my full opinion about the money transaction. That whole part. It's critical. It's critical as fuck. But like I said, it's Activision. They're probably not gonna do that. Holy shit, 200 word essay. Caliber, holy shit. I got my native skirt all the way as someone. Yo, Excalibur. Can you copy pasta that and throw it in on the Discord? Because I'm not gonna be able to read all that. Oh shit, what up, promotion? How you doing, bruh? How you doing, bruh? But yeah, like I said, man, there's a lot of people that are hating on the money transaction because they hate on Activision in general. That's not why I hate on the money transaction. I already explained to you guys why I hate the money transaction. That's literally the only reason why I don't fuck with the money transaction. Because like I said, I want the player. I want the player base to evolve. I want the player base of CTR. I want the community to become better. People that are trying to get good at the game. And whatever the case may be. Oh shit. You guys see how I dodged that shit? That U-turn, man. Oh shit. Oh, that's not nice. That's not good.
Curse these dragon thumbs.
Did you say curse these dragon thumbs? Sparrow? My boy. Ah! I fucked up. I fucked up a little. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh my god. Got Coco right behind my. Oh no! Fuck off, man. I can't believe that shit happened. Alright, I gotta focus. I gotta focus. I got Coco right behind my ass. Alright, there you go. They're not behind my ass anymore. Good. They were getting a little too close. I didn't like that. Sick!
Maybe you could beat me if you stop dragging your feet.
Maybe you can beat me if you stop dragging your feet. Sparrow, please.